right, welcome to Smokey's Grime Files. I'm your boy Jurnalist, and on this one, we are continuing the P Money versus Dot Rotten saga. On this one, we have P Money finally responding. Like I said, I wanted to do those first ones to kind of just uh, get those out the way because that nigga sent four before that nigga sent one, and then he was making some wild claims, and I just wanted to check, like, yo, am I gonna get the information I need from these records? From the claims, like, are these going to be addressed? What's the situation? My folks said yes. Appreciate you guys for letting me know that. So I'm back to now follow up. However, now you niggas done piss me off. And what I mean by you niggas, I mean this nigga P Money and Dot Rotten. There really has to be some animosity here. Because why are you, how I've read it, sending multiple sends in between a nigga's response time? Is it to like debo the situation, like, yeah, nigga, you not responding fast enough, or you just that upset? Because y'all got more sins back and forth than most niggas ever have in major beefs in fucking America. So I'm just like, what? This is just ridiculous. You just giving this nigga so much air at this point. But you got really not like a nigga to go this hard, because I think P Money's got like 3 sins before fucking Dot does another one. I went back to read the list from H. I'm like, now we're on a video of a bird before I even see another Dot Rotten fucking. Like, oh no, I'm just fucking start recording. So that's how we've gotten here so far. Thank you. If you've been following these, I will continue to add these to the playlist. So if you want to follow these all the way through, one, thank you very much. Like, I don't know why, but you want to fuck with me? You want to watch these videos with me? Thank you. I truly do appreciate it. But let's get into this. Please hit that like and subscribe, and let's roll. That boy said, my name is Paris Money. Paris Money, Paris Money, Paris
So
Money.
what if you recorded a mix down? P Money is power. I gave you back.
Oh, god damn it. This nigga don't never know how to just let it build.
So what if you recorded a mix down? P Money is power. I gave you back all that respect and power. Nobody could rush you. No one could touch you, G, let alone cuss you. I showed you road and girls and bust you. You was a broadcast, can't afford bust you. And it gave you a PC. Alone cuss you. I showed you road and girls and bust you. You was a broadcast, can't afford bust you. And it gave you a PC and then bust you. You're acting like you done it yourself. Fuck you. No, bro, you are the man that's worthless. She stole from the roof over your head and took things from the studio. Caught red-handed on cam. You were. No, bro, you are the man that's worthless. She stole from the roof over your head and took things from the studio. Caught red-handed on cam. You were trading for pennies from cash converters. Opportunists, you were stealing from Mella. How could you steal from Mella? In fact, how could he steal from his father? Put that in your sub-story. You ain't clever. I've never.
Are these things true? Because if so, that's some snaky shit. Why are we stealing? Why are we stealing?
Yo, caught red-handed on cam. You were trading for pennies from cash converters. Opportunists, you were stealing from Mella. How could you steal from Mella? In fact, how could he steal from his father? Put that in your sub-story. You ain't clever. I've never been moist. It was probably the wetter, definitely on site, and it's probably forever. You wanna mention mum jar? Come dog. I will never shot at you the mask from V for Vendetta. But you been on that, man. I know you. Shut your mouth. I don't owe you. You worked for the guy that was putting out my CD. That's why the studio time was free. Shut your mouth. I don't owe you. And you can come with a punchline verse. Nothing surprises me when you rap for me, cause I can hear what I taught you. Stormer was there when I showed you what punchlines were.
And now Storman's looking down on me. Watch this nigga talk about this nigga, and he's like, I was there. Yep. Alright, RIP to the OG.
Little D taught you about multiple rhyming. Like you said in your fire at the booth, all you had was beats and shit bars. I mean, how else do you think you got this hard? Wait, we know how you got this hard, cause you're only half a writer. Let's see what your fans are gonna think when you finally admit that you use Master Writer. For those who don't know, that's a program of Windows you use where you type in the word that it comes up with every other word that rhymes. What if I told you he was doing that way?
Oh, please don't let this be true. Please don't let this be true, because I swear to God that nigga's gonna lose so many motherfucking points. I don't give a fuck how good it sounds. If you do not think of it yourself, this type of, especially in this type of format, because that's the shit that I fucking have latched on to the most. Niggas is, there ain't no nigga behind P Money writing this. There ain't gonna never be no nigga behind P Money writing this. There ain't gonna never be no nigga to drop no P Money reference. Cause if so, oh my God, the fabric of what fucking Grime is breaks if references start coming out of legendary niggas. And that's just, the format does not support it. I just don't think it works. So to find out that a nigga's out here shelling like fucking Okinawa. And then this nigga just wants to be like, oh, yeah, but this nigga's using a program that provides him in rhymes. That's just, oh, that's fucking terrible. I don't give a fuck. No. What? No, please don't let this be true. Is this true? Please don't let this be true. Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible.
Let's see what your fans are gonna think when you finally admit that you use Master Writer. For those who don't know, that's a program of Windows you use when you type in the word that it comes up with every other word that rhymes. What if I told you he was doing that way before 09? How dare they compare you and I got money and I put on for grime. You got signed, fixed your teeth, put on a suit and started singing about suicide. Overload. Years later, talking about brothers have been blocking you. No one ain't scared. Pop was stopping you. You buried yourself, that's why you were rotten you. But you tried to block me though. Man tried to stop me eating. Had me, Tom and Genius in a meeting. Man said Docs managers are demanding I be taking off shows. I couldn't believe him. I was like, oh my god. Instead of being a man and turning up to perform songs, you try performing a gastric bypass. Don't know why you're flexing on my card. Ringing up bets cause you were scared of my dogs. Whole game failed you when a test that I passed. That's when banging you up became my task. Send your shots, my shield's better than a right guard. I smell a pussy or I needed some right guard. Ran out of Stockwell, ran out of OGs, ran out of Nando's, ran out of Hood Stars. Don't know what you done to your mum, but not even Bart was run out by its march. How about you talking like you got darked? You played with a short fuse, got sparked. Fuck your drive, press P and get parked. Everybody's saying it's gonna be historical. The absent father of Grime, everybody knows the biological father's always diabolical. I don't have to, but you I wanna school. SoundCloud yours, on Spotify mine. You wanted to, but you can't sell lies. No bashment inside when I turn up at yards. It's guns, money and ammunition, it's all cartel vibes. When I know where he lives and I roll for the bits. Lights off, blacked out, 9 guys, 4 shots, 4 clips in the boot. Man's got another 6, I'll let one of your fans work out the toast of the clips. Remember how you met ships? You were 19, a virgin and shit, no game. Man had me writing his MySpace messages, man was all nervous and shit. Then later on, man done a...
Oh, you gotta be in a special class to write your boys motherfucking messages. But hey, boy, some of you niggas wouldn't even have life without the man. I'm trying to tell you. Shout out that nigga P. Hey, this shit getting ugly. I see how it goes for how some people are seeing it as a nigga gets dragged. Because if a nigga is using Master Writer and then all these other things be true, remain true, bro, I don't give a fuck how nice you rhyme. You fucking lessen the format. That shit sound good, but you're not even owning that shit. That's why was Devin Devine or some shit like that on Instagram or some shit. That nigga keep it 100. He's like, I use this to do this. I'm like, all right. I can't respect that because that's not fucking. It's not the art form. That's a crutch because you want to expedite the process. You use this instead of shit, nigga. Can you do this on your own, like completely, not AI assisted? Because if you let me know it's an AI assisted record and it comes out fire, I'm like, okay. That's why I'm like, I ain't got no problem with that, boy. Or I don't even have a problem with that. But that nigga ain't telling nobody he using Master Writer. That's crazy, blood.
This, how's man doing a hold up for shifts? Calling a hoe when you wifey. Don't lie, you wouldn't have done it otherwise, G. Yeah, feelings, blatantly wifey. Man's really getting a kick out of calling her a scat. I was like, hold on a sec. Doesn't that mean you just wifey the scat? Which one you gonna wifey next? I ain't even mentioned your ex, yeah. But I'll tell you about that girl you're with now. When it comes to the girls, bro, your life's vexed. Cause you've got a wifey loose, Sardi Rose. Name says it all cause everyone knows she was beating man that you might call bro. Your closest are thinking, whoa, this is peak. Her Snapchat's got too many streaks. Brother, this thing's run through heavy tracker studio way more than me. Left with no tunes, no singing, no mix down, just beats, no rhythms. Innocent, psh, who the hell is she kidding? Did man really think that I wouldn't spin him? Your fire in the booth had me grinning. Fuck min army, I spin armies in 8 bars. My G's could be Muslim. When I tell them it's beef, they break fast. This Mac 10 will turn a mansion into a graveyard. Cause my man's a prick. This my son, I get blasted with what's in the palm. Do not mention the Iron Man's kid. I'll address man here when I do it over my man's wig. I don't care who my man's with. Death Zone, my thing's loud when I give him this smoke. Man better learn sign language. Rasta mode when I get nicked. Let my brethrens go. It's all what I and I did. Snake in the grass, you're fake. Everybody on my team eats when it's my banquet. About school me, are you stupid? They don't wanna buck me when I'm on my math shit. I got a shot that will take away man's eyesight, plus a blade to divide man's ribs. Sounds like a 7 aside when you hit the news to be like that was my man's pitch. Cool man, fat all you want. When I banged you in the face, your left cheek said my man's quick. Lex said, whoa, did you see what my man did when I fucked up my man's shit? Coming them shit bars about fat soul. The thing is, when I was as skinny as you, I still weren't getting smacked up by fat blokes. Trust me, nobody's G-checking me, bro, and not you. I don't care who's around you. Talking about olders, you're 29, shut your mouth. How you got olders at 29? Upset, oh, you and blacks, bruv, allow it, bruv. You diss a crew, prepared to beef a crew, that's what happens. You're on your Snapchat and your Twitter talking about, oh, man's doing all this because man's hating on you. Why would man hate on you? My career compared to yours is mad. Your peak is pop. I've been doing grime. There's bare stuff I still ain't said you've been doing. This is why this has happened. I smacked you up. Because you're a violator, you are a pagan. And now you want to do lyrics, but in your lyrics you're now talking about road. Make up your mind.
Don't say a word.
Did he really smack him up? Is that a thing too?
Check my dub compared to your dub, bro. I'm stating nothing but facts of violations of how much you are a pagan. All you're doing is talking about what you think you would do to me and what you want to do to me. And rumors that ain't true, bro. It's air. I'm stating real life facts that people around you know and will back up. I would actually say, nah, but Dot, you did that. Nah, but he's got a point. That's why you ain't winning this. Allow it.
How do we, especially at the skill level this nigga's at, he really has to hate this nigga because I do a nigga like this, and these are actually like, there's nothing in here he could say is a lie. I'm not paying nigga no more air. You don't have my respect. The fuck? You can send me a beat? I don't want no rhymes from your ass. Oh, computer assisted ass nigga. That shit wild. That's crazy. That is crazy. Why would you pay this nigga any more mind? What did he do to make you so upset? Was it the fact he tried to besmirch his name? Because that'll make me really roast the nigga too. I don't know. Somebody's got to let me know. I can't wait to drop this one because now I'm more intrigued on what made P Money want to fucking even continue this after this because it just makes no sense to me. Or maybe he really had a thing for old girl that he dissed and was like, yo, I gotta get my nigga. You really playing with fire, bitch ass boy. But yeah.
Yo, indirect and I would direct man to your house. I guess I weren't lying. Come man came round to your studio when a man couldn't find your house. Fans were like, P, what's all this about? Smacked him up for a diss that wasn't even out. Holding his head like, how do you find out when
No, this can't be true.
Fans were like, P, what's all this about? Smacked him up for a diss that wasn't even out. Holding his head like, how do you find out when I asked what you were saying? You couldn't find your mouth. In fact, my G, when I ran up in the studio, you was like, huh? Blah, yeah. You was like, wait,
Yeah, that's just it's ugly out here for this man. It's ugly out here for this man. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do one more because I've been recording for time today, so I'm probably do one more of these so we can kind of start working our way down this list. Because apparently these niggas just don't know how to sing 1-2 records. These niggas, oh, here's another fourth. This nigga drops an EP of disses. This is fucking ridiculous. But yeah, I'm off to do the next one. Thank you for joining me. See you guys on the next one. I'm out of here.